players appear to be ready to go. And a Plains pass to start the game for Francesco. Storm Munchlax is here. It says, hello, hello, always depths. Deadfish is here as well. What's up, Deadfish? How's it going, everybody? Happy Tuesday. So, okay, a fetch here. Let me just make sure I follow what's going on. Goblin Welder on the board for Kaplan. If I don't give play-by-play, the people who watch this later on YouTube get really upset with me, so I have to make sure we are on top of that. But how's everybody feeling this week about Legacy and the ban list? And I'm taking the temperature on this once a week. How's everybody feeling today? How are we feeling? What do we want? True Chains, thanks for the resub. 7 months for True Chains. Time really flies by. Thank you, True Chains. I appreciate you. Elvish Reclaimer here. And a prismatic ending on Goblin Welder. Goblin Welder, a key card in the Painter decks, able to swap artifacts in play for artifacts in the graveyard to assemble the combo. Or to get, ridiculous artifacts into play. Wormcoil engines, whatnot. Urza's Saga, and here's a Dash Ragavan. Elvish Reclaimer likely will block, trade. I think that's a good exchange for Kaplan. I'd be happy to knock out the Reclaimer, if possible, as the Painter player. Reclaimer able to find pieces of the puzzle to assemble a Marit Lage with Dark Depths and Thespian Stage. Predictions are coming in here. Luanil, thanks for the 100 bits. Hype Train Conductor Luanil is here, says, good evening, Chris. Good evening, Jason. How are you? What's up, Jason? Turn Zero Games, thanks for the resub at tier 2. 5 months for Turn Zero Games. What's up, Matt? How's it going? And we have a hype train. Discarding Caracas to Mox Diamond. And here's Knight of the Reliquary. So I would say the advantage bar is all the way to the left currently. Deadfish, thanks for 100 bits. Thank you. Yo. What's up? We got a hype train and we're like 3 minutes into the stream. Can we keep a hype train for 3 hours? I'm playing. Thanks for the bits. So Knight of the Reliquary has a die on it to indicate it's currently a 4/4. And Dark Depths Pass shows us that a Marit Lage is imminent here. Kaplan creates a construct token. Looks like some kind of a token with a slip of paper in front of it that says the word construct. I think we appreciate the effort. We appreciate the effort. Half of these live streams are just me laughing by myself. Construct number 2 comes down here, and Urza's Saga is going to fetch something. A Lion's Eye Diamond is actually in play. It's right next to my little box right here. Apologies, it's almost cut off by the camera. And a Pithing Needle also placed a little bit far off the play map, but that's okay. What's up, Dave Kaplan? They're in the mail. It's all good, Dave. I'm just playing around. Dave Kaplan is currently in chat and is on the right side of your screen, jamming Painter. What are those foil old border construct tokens I've seen in past matches? I think you're talking about Turn Zero Games. What's the character? I don't watch the Futurama, but it's the robot from Futurama. Needle on Knight. That makes sense. Yeah, I should have pointed that out. The needle shuts off the Knight. I guess Francesco could have considered activating in response to the Saga sacrifice trigger? Would you have liked that play on the depth side? Oh yeah, that's a good question, Luinil. Are you getting the windmill constructs, Dave, or are you getting the proper Modern Horizons construct tokens, or something else altogether? Bender tokens. Those are the ones, Keith Masterflex. All right, crop rotation here. Likely going to find the piece of the puzzle. Thespian stage and create a Marit Lage here. Let's see. It was possible, and a consideration for Kaplan was to name Thespian stage with Pithing Needle. If you like that play better than naming Knight of the Reliquary, let me know in the comments. Oh, the windmill tokens. Yeah, the windmill tokens are from Unstable, or Unstable, right? Unhinged was the older unset. I'm not sure. Mini Indie, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Knight of the Reliquary, which is now a 5/5 blocking here. Is that die supposed to be a Marit Lage? Is that what we're supposed to believe? Okay. Game 1 goes to Francesco. Oh, I completely missed that Deadfish is Francesco. Sorry, Deadfish. You had crop in hand, so didn't do anything in response to Urza. Okay, that makes more sense. But were you worried about Pithing Needle on Thespian stage? Was the point I was trying to make. So we have Francesco and Dave in chat, which is great. Yes, I was. Okay. Matching up the people I know in real life with their Twitch usernames has been a struggle since the beginning, so I apologize. If you told me what your username was, I forgot. My bad. Hype Train complete. 2 subs, 200 bits. Thank you, everybody. Who's the Hype Train conductor now, I wonder? If you're the Hype Train conductor, show yourself. Okay, Field of the Dead in play now. Goblin Engineer puts a Painter Servant in the yard. Ancient Tomb on the battlefield for Kaplan as well. The die was the Marit Lage token. we have to crowd fund Deadfish some Marit Lage tokens. Maybe everybody can chip in. 65% favored for Painters, says chat. So far, Green White Depths has the lead. I'll try to do better. All right. I'm just playing around. A long, long time ago, somebody in the YouTube comment section lost their mind about a selection of tokens by one of the players on one of our live streams. And I've just been talking about it ever since. And pretending it also makes me really angry for laughs. All right, Windswept Heath in the yard now, Savannah. Sorry, a little bit shaky on this camera here. This table must have been really extra wobbly. Howdy, folks. How's everybody going? How's everyone's night going? Very nice for me. All right, Sylvan Library. Oh, Sylvan Library got pushed all the way up to the top. So there's a Sylvan Library in play for Francesco. Sorry about the awkward crop. That's a Goblin Engineer on the battlefield for Dave. As I talked about before we were getting started with the matches today, the glare at the LGS has been an issue. And we normally record 8 matches to showcase on these live streams. 2 of them I decided to scrap. They'll be available for the live stream. They'll be available in the YouTube member section if you want to check them out. But I have some fixes in store for the glare because it's obviously an issue, and I think I've just let it be an issue for too long. Okay, Karn on the battlefield now and a pass. I actually missed what that second card was. You see, the glare is like it is a problem. What was that second card? Yeah, I'll make a play. So over the weekend, I was in another part of New York State called T Town, hiking some trails and hanging out for a day. And I posted a picture on my Twitter. And now Turn Zero Games wants a playmat of a picture of me on a trail. And yeah, we're gonna have to put in a special order. I just picture the person at Int Gaming who makes all the playmats that people are picking up for 90s MTG. And if I added one that's just me, like a bunch of pictures of just me, the person that has to print the playmats is going to start to think this guy is out of his mind. Look how healthy this guy is. Yeah. Hey, Chris. Hey, chat. What's up, Kip? Kip, thank you for the resub. 9 months for Kip at tier 1. Kip is one of our best. Kip is one of our best. Got a gift sub badge, got a 9-month badge. Thank you, Kip. People like Kip keeping the show alive. Okay, so 2 Goblin Engineers on the battlefield now for Kaplan. And now a Grindstone being put in the graveyard. Looking to get a Conductor badge next. Uh-oh. Hype Train Conductors, watch out. Who's the Hype Train Conductor now? Anyway, I didn't find out who's the Hype Train Conductor after the last Hype Train. I don't know. Anyway. Karn plussing here. Oh, you have some constructs being added off screen. Okay, so 2 constructs are in play, same as the Urza Saga constructs being created by Karn. Activating Goblin Engineer, sacking one of those constructs. In response, Endurance. It'll be evoked here. Some confusion about timing. Okay. Endurance, pitching crop rotation. Endurance will get sacked because it's being evoked. Goblin Welder, tapping in response, sacking a construct. And another Endurance. Ouch. I couldn't even get my words out fast enough, but I was thinking another activation and response would be pretty bad for Francesco, but a backup Endurance is pretty amazing. So the constructs stay in play. Well, one of them does because it's a welder. Goblin Engineer's ability is a little bit different. Let me look up what Goblin Engineer's ability says. I'll look it up in chat. Yeah, so the cost for Goblin Engineer's ability is sacrifice an artifact. So it works a little bit differently than Welder, in case anyone is not familiar. '90s MTG with it, 18-month special badge. If anybody caught that in chat. I don't know if any humans have the 18-month badge yet. Yeah, 2 Endurance is a little bit lucky in that exact situation due to the fact that Kaplan did have a backup artifact goblin. Dropping a land here looks like a plains. Snow-covered plains. Likely for Field of the Dead reasons. Collector Oof. That's pretty good. Ouch. Double Endurance followed up by a backbreaking Collector Oof. And here's Reclaimer and Pass. There's a Sylvan Library off all the way up in the top of your screen. Also for Francesco. Kaplan can create constructs by minusing Karn. Okay, he's going to plus Karn here. The choices are Ragavan and Lightning Bolt. So one of them will go in the hand, one of them will go in exile with the silver counter or whatever it is. Is it silver? I don't know. Okay, so Lightning Bolt Lightning Bolt gets exiled with the silver counter on it or whatever. The boards just keep getting pushed further and further away from the camera. Apologies on that. But the board state not looking great for Kaplan at the moment. MTG Banding is here. What's up, MTG Banding? This is a cool matchup. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for being here. MTG Banding number 3 on our gift sale leaderboard. And a founder badge. What's up, Phil? Are you playing Depths right now, PB, or are you playing Painter? Yeah, cluttered board. It's not your fault. The camera could have been tilted a little bit differently. Okay, a play for Kaplan, and unfortunately, I can't even see what that is. Oh, neither? Okay. Okay, so it's an ensnaring bridge for Kaplan. And off screen, there is a construct for Kaplan as well. Fixmo, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Five rounds left after this to review on stream today. Plenty of legacy. Going down to 10. Paying life for Sylvan Library, that is. Tapping 2 here. Tapping 3. Another Knight of the Reliquary. 5 different lands in play for Francesco, Field, Savannah, Plains, Snow-Covered Plains. Oh, actually 4 different types. He has 2 Savannahs in play. All right, another Scion of Urza plus. Grindstone goes into exile with a silver counter on it. Lightning Bolt. So if that Knight of the Reliquary is a 3/3, yeah, I guess there's no way to really use that at the moment, actually. Because if you hit the Reclaimer, no, that doesn't make sense. The only real target is Oof. You have to wait for the timing to be right, but it's a little risky right now. Kaplan does have an ensnaring bridge. We'll see if Kaplan goes to grab this Lightning Bolt out of exile with Karn and bolt the Oof at some point to try to win. He has a lot to fight against here, though, with 2 Knight of the Reliquaries, a Reclaimer online. Francesco has Sylvan Library, card advantage. Okay, sacking Savannah to get a Windswept Heath, which brings the total number of different lands to 5 by fetching for a forest. Let's see if it's a snow forest or a regular basic. Regular forest. Looks like maybe a portal. Portal Forest? Is that portal or a promo? Okay, untapping here. The Knights are now 5/5s. Portal 3 Kingdoms Japanese. Neat. I like it. Okay, just drawing one off Sylvan Library, playing a Windswept Heath, which gives a 6th different land in play. One more to bring Field of the Dead online. But Ensnaring Bridge will need to be dealt with. Okay, so Lion's Eye Diamond and Ancient Tomb. The next targets for Karn. Lion's Eye Diamond will go in exile. Ancient Tomb to hand. Kaplan has to keep his hand size low to have Ensnaring Bridge be relevant. We saw a Savannah in the group of cards on top for Francesco. Going to draw just one, it appears. Yeah. Okay, there's Yavimaya, and Field of the Dead is online, so we're going to start seeing zombies drop here. And we're digging in the bag for zombies. Kaplan with no responses to that. And takes his turn. There's a zombie. Next to the oof. Grindstone and Mountain. Grindstone to exile. That's right. You do have zombie tokens. Looks like Ragavan's going to attack here. Ragavan attacking. A double block? Okay. And now another Ragavan and pass. Kaplan just trying to keep the hand size low. Fixmo just gifted a tier 3 sub. Thank you, Fixmo. Appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you. Someone just received an awesome tier 3 sub, which is extremely useful in our Discord, by the way. That unlocks VIP chat and everything. Thank you, Fixmo. Okay, so now another activation of Karn. Welder and Needle are the cards. I would put Needle in exile, I think. Yep. Needle is the most pain in the butt of those two cards. Here's Urza's Saga, which likely will now not be able to fetch a Pithing Needle because it's in exile with a silver counter on it. What's Karn's biggest... is there an ultimate on this Karn? Let me see. I know it's +1, -2, make a thing. What's the last ability? Or am I going crazy? Oh, it's just make the construct. Oh, okay. So there's no big like minus ability on this Karn. Yeah, we saw him make the constructs already. So that's the highest minus ability on this Karn Scion of Urza. Board quite cluttered here. Francesco being held back by Ensnaring Bridge. Francesco with Sylvan Library. At least one zombie. 3 Knights, Reclaimer, and the key card being Collector Roof. Kaplan likely just looking for Let's see. Ragavan and Ancient Tomb. Both cards are useless. Ancient Tomb will get played here most likely. So Kaplan can potentially create a bunch of constructs and shut his ensnaring bridge off and then start attacking. But I don't really know if I like that plan. There's also the option to try to bolt the oof and then combo off with Painter Servant and Grindstone. It looks like Kaplan's just missing a Painter Servant. I don't believe he has one in the yard. And I don't think we've seen one exiled with Karn yet. If there has, I forgot about it. So Kaplan might just be looking for Painter. Sacking Savannah tonight. Three zombies now. Another land being played, a Thespian stage. I'm going to remove our leaderboard just for a moment, just to make it a little bit easier to see all the cards that are just barely caught in frame here. Sacking a Plains, getting Dark Depths. This may mean that Francesco has a way to remove Ensnaring Bridge right now. Ensnaring Bridge is actually off camera, way up top over here. It got slid out of the way. Activating Thespian stage, targeting Dark Depths. Both are now sacrificed. A Marrow Age token has been created. Just a face down card. No? You use something else? Okay, using a Timeless Dragon. That's a Marrow Age. There are 2 Welders and 2 Engineers in play for Kaplan. And a Ragavan. And Karn. Karn with 7 loyalty and a Construct. Right, yeah, a single Bog does not. But maybe a... But does Kaplan have a Painter is what I'm not sure about. I know there was an Endurance earlier. And Kaplan may just not have access to a Painter at the moment. Green Sun Zenith here. X is, I believe, 3. Oh, you're talking about the bridge. Yeah, I guess the bridge is safe too. Yeah, you're right. Okay, Night of Autumn will do it. Night of Autumn shatters the Ensnaring Bridge. I guess Kaplan did not have an artifact in the yard. And that's match. There was an artifact land in play though, right? There was Great Furnace. But I guess there were just no artifacts in the graveyard. How could I don't think there was anything else off play.